go really good.
Welcome, hockey fans, to another ACHA matchup as we have the Michigan Wolverines traveling to take on the Bowling Green Falcons in this one. Bowling Green did come, excuse me, I'm Benjamin. Right next to me is my partner, Justin Chicatano. We saw the Michigan Wolverines and Bowling Green play in Jersey, an absolute wonderful hockey game.
Yep.
Michigan went up 3-0, and then next thing you know, Bowling Green with 20 minutes and 34 seconds left, or however, we're tied 2-3 going overtime. Michigan wins that game in overtime. Justin, what do you think that comeback, even though it wasn't a full comeback and they won, means to this hockey game?
Well, it shows that they have fight back, that they can fight back, and you should never count them out in any game. And I mean, being down 3-0 at the end of the first, the first 5 minutes of that game, BG controlled play. And once Michigan started to become physical, they started to control pretty much all the game, and they scored 3 goals in the first period. And then BG fought back. They were able to get one late in the first, as you said, chased it all with 34 or 35 seconds left to go in the second period. Then he scored again early in the third, and then he scored again with 3 minutes left. And I mean, they had all the momentum going into overtime, and without that penalty, I think they win the game. That unfortunate borderline call is what costed them the game on Thursday night. But yeah, I'm looking for a bounce back performance here. I think my key to the game is you can't fall behind early. You're gonna play all 60 minutes, and yeah, get off to a quick start.
Yeah, I totally agree, Justin. For the fans at home, Michigan is in the blue and yellow jerseys. Bowling Green will be in the white jerseys tonight, as we've seen as their home teams all year long. In the background, you can Michigan starting off 1-0, and the refs out on the ice. We are just waiting for Bowling Green as the clock is just hit. And here come the Falcons. So this has been the Dirty Birds pregame show, rather. We thank you for tuning in. Tune in for another great game of hockey in just a few minutes.
And good evening, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to this ACHA Division II matchup between the Michigan Wolverines and the Bowling Green Falcons. I am Justin Chicatano alongside my broadcast partner, Ben Shanahan, and we are about 30 seconds away from the national anthem and puck drop. This is the second matchup in the last 4 days between the Falcons and Wolverines, with Michigan taking the first game 4-3 in overtime over at Ice Arena in Ann Arbor on Thursday night. And that was an absolute thriller of a game that me and I talked about during the pregame. Michigan went up 3-0 at the end of the first, and late in the second, BG got on the board, and they used the momentum from that goal to carry them into the third period, and they would score early in the third, and then score again with about 4.5 minutes remaining in the third period, and send it to overtime. And unfortunately, Michigan went on to go win the game in overtime. And BG will look to bounce back at Slater Family Ice Arena here in Bowling Green, Ohio. Ben, I went over my keys to the game. What are some of your keys to the game here tonight?
Very similar to yours, Justin. Obviously, you do not want to get behind. You don't want to get behind early. You have to play the full 60 minutes. But another thing is, and we saw this in overtime, you cannot take penalties that end up costing you. We've had a great penalty kill all year long, having a few short-handed goals last weekend. You can't rely on those. As though another thing I'd like to add about Michigan, they've played 3 games, and this will be their 4th game, last 4 games. They played Bowling Green on Thursday, then they had the rivalry matchup against Michigan State on Friday and Saturday, and now they once again will play Bowling Green. So they've had a very busy weekend, just like Bowling Green did last weekend. We'll see how that takes effect, as we saw Michigan in the beginning of this long weekend, and now we're seeing them at the end.
And we will see a change in net for the Falcons. On Thursday, it was Jack Smalley, and he had a phenomenal game on Thursday, especially in the second and third period. He was lights out in the second and third. And in that tonight, we will see the sophomore goaltender from Illinois, Leo Lapata.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of positives out of Leo Lapata this year when it comes to, in that. Last year, we saw sometimes that he struggled. This year, we saw him play against Wisconsin. And I mean, we saw him play against Wisconsin when he wasn't expected to play. Another Falcon goalie, as we're just naming Falcon goalies, Zach Brown, he goes down with an injury right in warm-ups, and then we saw Leo Lapata come out of nowhere and play probably his best game in the brown and orange. Tonight, we see Leo Lapata back in net, so it should be very exciting to see what he brings tonight against the Michigan Wolverines, as he looks to bounce back tonight. It is about time for face-off. Justin, I'll let you take this one away. 20 minutes on the clock. First period action is next.
And the starters for the Falcons. On defense, Trey Diesel and Trent Gray. The forwards, Cole Ferry, Jason All, and Colin Nelson. And in net, as I said before, number 1, the Illinois native, Leo Lapata. Mitchell won the draw back. Vanderoos across to his D partner there. And that's thrown in by Rubishko. Goes down towards Zeeble, and Zeeble puts it around over to Nelson. Nelson threw it in the direction of Denal. Now it gets popped back in the corner over to Zeeble, and Zeeble back across over to Gray. Gray waits, and then throws it around the boards. Stuffed it there by Anderson, and he throws it in towards Zapata, and it goes wide. Nelson trying to get to it. And he's able to throw it back down, icing his way off. Anderson has it. Anderson pickpocketed there by Denal. Denal moves in. He shoots, and it's blocked off there. Now Tiggs. And his shot blocked up there by Mitchell.
Great play by Tiggs there to keep that one in the offensive zone for Bowling Green. The Bowling Green Falcons coming out hot.
Now put in front, and it comes over to Tiggs. Tiggs backhands one. Over to Ferry. Ferry put it in front, and it was guided away there by Anderson, and he was able to get it out of the zone. And they put it right back in. Nelson pressuring there. And it's thrown out by Vanderoos. Now Gray, off the boards. Have it all over to Dubendorfer. And he's been on the pass. He was checked there by Forster. Now it's going across, and Mischke stole it. Now over to Horvath, but keeping up for Outlet. Now it's taken out by Hoover. Hoover moves in, got it across. And Pizzatello couldn't handle it. And now Hoover gets it back. Hoover poked there by Dubendorfer, but now Pizzatello takes it back. Pizzatello works it down low. Now Tiggs stole it. And he goes around over to Nitschke. Now to Vitello, puts it back in. Archie goes behind the net. Over to Nitschke. Now Dubendorfer. Very quick action here off the start from both of these teams.
Yeah, it seems like Bowling Green's really playing their game. They're a team that loves to get in those tracks and incredible speed on the Falcons. And it seems like to start this one in the first 3 minutes, it's been Bowling Green trying to set the pace and Michigan trying to lay the lumber. Both teams trying to figure out what type of game this will be, and both teams want to direct it.
Now Schuler has it. Schuler backhands one. It went off. It's Suggs. Now Schuler has it back. He shoots, and a glove save made there by the Michigan goaltender.
Another Illinois native right there, Luke Schuler, number 12, led the team in points last year. He's had a few goals, but we've seen a lot more of aggression from Luke Schuler this year when it comes to playing hockey, more than the results that we saw last year. It's kind of a change of game as we've seen a lot more results out of other players.
Pass over to Dirkmaat, and he was able to keep it in. Now Schuler goes towards the net. He's got it over there by Schulten. Now Schuler behind the net, spins, working there on Azarovitz, and we said his name a whole lot on Thursday night. Now putting one, Schuler trying to stick on it, and now Rudo has it. Rudo shoots the same man there by Schulten. Now Rudo has it back. Down low, over to Larson. Larson over to his teammate, and now it's got it out. Went past the stick there of Culver. Now Klein takes it back. Now Culver has it again, and he's poke checked there by Schuler. Now it's thrown back down. Larson will go back to retrieve.
Carter Klein, a big part of that new Bowling Green revamped defense is there's a ton of freshmen on it. He's been a big part of that all season.
Now Azarovitz waits with it. He shoots, save, man by Lapata, and he will hold on to it. 16:38 to go in the first. No score yet between Michigan and BG. The faceoff will be to the left side of Lapata at the far circle. This one back by Michigan and thrown on net. Save made by Lapata, and he holds it again. And that took only 3 seconds off the clock, as we will do it again from the same faceoff circle.
Great job by Lapata there. There was a ton of bodies in front of him just to get your eyes on the puck and get in front of it.
Now Burslav takes it out. BG captain gives it across over to Schutte. Schutte across, and he just missed Burslav. Now Wood trying to battle for it there. And Collins, now it's taken over there by Nels. Nels had the game-winning goal in overtime in the game on Thursday night. And thrown in on net. Save made by Schulten. And he drops it off to his teammate there. Going out over to Collins. Collins pass across, not deflected back into the zone. Now Kristen plays it in. Goes all the way back down. Icing waved off here. And now Ziba will take it.
First line will come back out for Bowling Green as well.
Ziba trying to get to it, and then take it off Simmons, who's running through there by 2 different Wolverines. And now Ferry takes it back. Ferry drop pass down low to Azanol. Azanol shoots, save made. It's loose in the crease. Still loose. And a save made by Schulten as he covers up. And we talked about before in the game. We talked about how BG made a goal defending change. Excuse me. And we saw Smalley against Bobbledick on Thursday, and tonight we see Lapata against Schulten.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a whole brand new game when you don't recognize the goalies that you're playing. Bobbledick and Smalley both played a great game, fabulous hockey game on Thursday. We'll see how this goalie matchup lines up. 14:34 as we get a puck into the Michigan bench.
We're all on the draw.
Taken down.
This one back over to Michigan. Pass up from Pat Huber. Puts back down, and icing is called as Huber could not get his twig on it. And that will stop play with 15:26 to go in the first. Score locked at 0-0.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing the same issues from both teams, that those passes just aren't connecting that we saw on Thursday. Both teams try and for those long ice passes, and it's just not working.
Now face off is one back over to Hartsey. Put it on net. Save made there on the tip by Schulten. Now Forster has it. Forster over to Suggs. Suggs in the corner, flips it out. It was stopped in there by Hartsey. Now Pizzutello takes it in neutral ice, spins back and flips it over to Forster. Forster backhands one along. Knocked down there with the glove by Harchi, and he gets it over to Nelson, but it hopped over his stick on the softer pass. Now Denal trying to take it away.
Yeah, look for Denal to be a lot more aggressive. He was really mad about that penalty. That ended up costing him in overtime after having a hat trick back-to-back games. If it's possible, watch him be even more aggressive than he already is.
Now Denal has it in the corner. Denal putting him in front and went through the crease wide. Now it's chopped out. This could be an odd-man rush. Could be a 3-on-2. Hoover brings it in. Hoover shoot save made by Lapata with the pad. And now it's loose and it's put through the crease. As Lapata couldn't cover it. Now thrown on net and blocked off by Tiggs. Another shot there. And a blocker save made there by Lapata.
Man, Lapata just getting pucks ripped at him. He's doing a great job of keeping that out of the net.
And still have it in the zone. Azarovich. Back to Pizzutello. Now down low. Forster in the middle. Hoover back to Pizzutello. They put it in front. It's loose in the crease now and cleared out of there by Denal. Now pass across. Comes near Nelson, but pops out in the zone. Matthews waiting to play it. Now it's thrown in deep. Where Tiggs will take it. Tiggs goes off the boards over to Harchi. Harchi back to Tiggs behind the net. Now back to Harchi. Harchi and now Nitschke. Off the boards to himself. He's able to get it out. Horvath had to poke off him as he went to go take it. Now it's thrown out. Azarovich pass across. And then just past Nitschke and now thrown back in. Tiggs. Over Nitschke. And now Culver will settle it down. Culver battling there. And now Horvath takes it.
Holmgren doing a great job to respond to Michigan's aggression.
Now it could be an on-man rush, and offsides is called as Nitschke and Horvath couldn't decide who wanted to lead the rush. But a good look there from the Falcons, some good looks from both teams so far. From what we have seen, 13-19 to go in the first. Still no score.
Yep, I mean, Michigan's coming out with that same aggression we saw in the first period. Justin, on Thursday, Bowling doing a better job responding here, so far at least.
Now it's thrown out. Now it's loose, it's taken back. Now Williams brings it in. Williams, deep, and he put it in front and went through the crease. Nobody could get the stick on it. Now Curry trying to play it. Now Rudo is able to get it out. Played there by Kristen as he pokes it back in. On the tip, it's played in there by Williams. Now third spot, over Klein. And now Schuler brings it up the middle.
Oh,
big hit there instead of right by Luke Kerr. Huge hit by the BG freshman.
And Luke Kerr returning back to the ice after an injury. Way to make your name fell back on the roster. Just a big crushing hit.
Oh yeah, now Rudo trying to chase it down. And he tried to poke it along, but he could not. And now Vincent Larson will take it back. Plays it off the boards. Now Smith takes it back and was able to absorb a check there that came from Kristen. Now it's played there by Smith. Smith moves in, pass across, and he just missed Wood. And Wood has it again. He tried to put it in front, but it was taken off of him there by the streaking Wolverine. Now played by Larson out of the zone, played over to Frank Gray. Gray plays it in. Kristen plays it behind the net. Plays it around where Vanderos gets over to his teammate, and now it is taken out of the zone there by Mitchell. Mitchell moves in, running through there by Bertzloff.
Nice hit there by Bertzloff.
Now it's taken over and thrown back in.
The captain that returned on Thursday lays the lumber, and it just seems like everybody's laying the lumber out there now. Key one is Jackie Moon for Halloween for the fans at home.
Now thrown back in. And something that we talked about during the pregame, that BG controls play for the majority of the first 5 minutes of the game on Thursday. And once Michigan started to play with a bit more physical edge to their game, they were having trouble getting any chances. And here it looks like they're trying to answer them back by being as physical. Now right there by Perry goes wide.
This is probably the most aggressive we've seen Bowling Green all season this early in a game.
Now Hoover shoots, and a 6-save made by Lapata, and that's played up into the match. And is it just me, or was it a long time without a whistle? That was about almost 3 minutes without a whistle.
And that can really just test the team's stamina, and that goes to a coach's battle then, really, because that's how you practice your players to see who can play in those long stretches.
One back by Michigan. Played in the middle. Tipped away there by Nelson. Nelson off the board, trying to hit Ferry. Goes all the way back down. Ferry runs into Rubishko there. Let's play it over to Hoover. He plays it in the middle, taken away though. Now Zeeble has it. Zeeble off the board.
Oregon doing a great job right now of using their body as passing lane to block the passing lanes up.
Rubishko's shot was just up and over the net. The Potter may have gotten a piece of it with the glove. Not sure if he did. Now Zeeble. Zeeble, great move there. And another good move. Two different Wolverines. He brings it in. Drop pass from to Deneau. Deneau moves in. He shoots. And he put it just wide. That may have been deflected. Now, Deneau trying to get to it. Forster checking him along the boards.
We talked about Zeeble all season. He's a very smart hockey freshman as a defender. And man, when he gets a puck, he can dangle about with the best of them.
Now Rubishko.
Nice hit.
Knocked down there and throws it in the zone. The BG zone. And now it's played by Dubendorfer. And he gives it over to Horvath. Horvath moves in. He shoots and that got deflected wide. Now it's played back in by the Wolverines. And that played in front and that got deflected back over by the blue line. Azarovitz plays it in deep. Played there by Harchi. Now taken away. Now Horvath will take it right back. And a great move there behind the net. Great toe drag. Now Dubendorfer over to Nitschke. Puts it in as the Falcons will make a change. Azarovitz. Gets over to Culver. Now Culver over to Shouty. Now back over to Culver, but Stewart took it away. Now Kerr. Gonna get it over to Rudo. Now comes over to Schuler as he throws it in. Now Kerr. Trying to play it, but he got checked off the puck. Now Williams. Get it off from him. Now Kerr has it, but he lost it over to Azarovitz. Azarovitz moves in. His shot got deflected up into the glass, and the second shot, he fanned on it. Play off the boards there by Dirknat. Played out, off the stick with Kerr.
Lapata did a great job of getting in front of that puck. You know, he was fanned on. Once he got initially down for the first shot, he got straight back up and in position. We'd love to see that as a sophomore.
Rudo backhands off the boards, but now it's taken back. Now Schuler steals it. One from Collins, and now Klein has it. Klein's pass was stolen away by Williams. He spins, good pass there. Now pass back to Williams. Williams moves in, great move there. Moves in, and he was poke checked there. Great defensive play there by the Falcons. Now Williams. As they're in there, he's back over to Sugg. Sugg shoots, and that went just wide. May have been tipped.
I think it was tipped, Justin.
On the Potter, somebody in front, and that shot got deflected wide. Now Kerr plays it in deep. Now play back around all the way down. Potter then goes up, and icing is called. 7:31 left to go in the first. No score between BG and Michigan.
And like we said, that was another long time without a whistle. I think that one was another 3-minute. And right away, Bowling Green sends an extra skater out there very early in the game. Tanner Smith, he made his season debut last Saturday. He's back in the lineup playing extra skater.
Now Gray is shot, and a save made there on the tip by Schulten. Now it's played there by Mitchell. Mitchell had a goal in the game on Thursday night. Now it's poked out there by Zeeble. It comes over to Schutte. Schutte got it back over to Zeeble. Now Smith. There's it, and whistle blows play dead.
As the net came off the bearing for the first time tonight.
Former BG clubber Harrison Hall is one of the officials in this game tonight.
Oh, is that true? I did not know that.
And he will be the one to drop the puck on the draw.
Good for Harrison Hall out there.
We come back by Forster. Now Picatello gets back over to Forster. He shoots the blocker save made there by Lapata. Goes over in the corner, whacked it there by Harchi. Now Pizzello plays it in deep. Forstner. He got out in front and it popped over the stick of Pizzello. Now Smith will take it out. Place up there. Moved in and it still has it. He shoots, glove save made there by Schulten, and he will hold it.
Tanner Smith very strong on the puck there as he was just getting hit by every single person in that blue uniform as he skated down the ice, and he still got a shot on that. 6:37 left in this first period. It is 0-0.
They put the first line out there of Ferry, Denal, and Nelson. And the deep pairing of Archie and Six. Now Williams throws it out over to Hoover. He passed across and he missed Forstner. Now to Boris, kept in there by Azarovich. Azarovich takes it back again. He shoots a 6-save made there by Lapata. Now it's played out. On the hop, it's played by Nelson. And he tried to get it over to Ferry. He could not. Now pass up the middle. Rolls it on net. And it's stopped and covered up by Lapata. 6:05 left to go in the first. No score yet between BG and Michigan.
Once again, another great ACHA crowd out here today. We've seen a great attendance pretty much at every game we've been to.
We know that always energizes all the players, and the clock has not started, but I'll try to gauge how much time is left if they do start the clock. Now Ferry moves in, he shoots, save made by Schulten, and he took it back, again, and he put it just wide. Now Nelson, pass in the middle, Ferry backhander, and he got sick checked as he put it just wide. Now Denal also has it, goes into the middle, hard on the puck, backhanded, and he scores! What a goal by Denal, and it's 1-0 BG. Unbelievable effort there by Denal. An unreal goal there by Denal. He had two guys draped all over him, and he was able to still put it in as he put it upstairs on Schulten. And again, and he scores again. That is his fourth goal in the last two games. His fourth goal in just about the last period and a half.
Yeah. I mean, that was... I know we talk about it all the time, but...
Yeah. His fourth goal in the last 35 minutes. Unbelievable.
He was on his knees. He got tripped up. There could have been a penalty shot off of it, too. He's a special talent. I won't even go more into it because we're going into it way too much. But man, was that a beautiful one. That might be his best one we've seen so far.
That's one of the best goals that we have seen him score all year.
He's scored some crazy ones. He's done about everything short of a Michigan.
Now Nels puts it in front. Gray trying to play it there in his skates, and he's able to get it over to Dubendorfer. Now it's taken back there by Revishko. Now played out. Comes over to Nitschke. And Nitschke passed across and off the skate of a Michigan Wolverine. Now it's played in by Horvat. Horvat spins away with a check, but tumbled down to the ice. Now it's played out, and Williams will take it into the zone. Williams stops the dirt, and he got it across Collins' shot and went wide. And now Tiggs. Tiggs with speed, moves in, and throws it into the zone. Under 5 minutes to go, and now in the first, Bowling Green with a 1-0 lead off they chased an old goal. And Rudo trying to play it. In the middle, Matthews had a poke off him as he was running through there by Schuler. Now it's played back in.
And we've seen that a ton. I think Tiggs gets his slapper, even if he's slapping the zone, he's got a lot of power on him.
Now Williams brings it in. Williams deep. Putting it in front, and it was away there. And a penalty coming up against Michigan as Williams took both of his gloves and just shoved Luke Schuler in the face behind the net. And it's going to be an elbow call, I suppose. I'm not sure if I saw an elbow, but I saw him put his hands up to his face. He will head to the box, so BG will get the first power play of the contest.
I hate sounding like a home when I say this, and I know he's my roommate and all. That was a dirty play. There was no reason for that behind the net as both guys were battling for the puck. I mean, you can hurt someone doing that. There's no reason for that. But 4:16 ball, you're going to go to the power play. Glad he's okay, and I'm glad both players are okay. But man, was that dirty.
The power play unit on, they have Gray, Denol, Mitchke, Ferry, and Siebel. Denol will be on the draw.
I think we're waiting for the scoreboard to update the power play.
Yep. Penalty killers out for Michigan are Azarovitz, Forstner, Larson, and Huber. Now Larson plays it around near Huber. He was able to get it out. Siebel will take it back. And plays it across. Siebel stops up there. Now over to Ferry. Now Gray backhands one in. He'll take it off of him. And now Ferry trying to play it, and he pokes it in, but Azarovitz will take it there. It's over to Larson, back to Azarovitz as Michigan looks to kill time. Now it's played out and chopped at there by Gray. Gray has to play there by Trey Gray. Played right back in though. Michigan takes back over. 1:20 to go in the power play. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Now the chop attempt, it was blocked off by Siebel. Now played across over to Denol. He moves in. He shoots and the pass save made there by Schultz. BG maintains possession. Now starting down low where Schuler will take it. Schuler back to the point. Gray. Gray shoots one. Comes in on net and stopped up there by Scholten, and he will cover up. 51 seconds to go in the power play. 3:07 left to go in the first.
Nice to see Luke Schuler back on the ice. He did get up slow from that hit, but Bogey did a good job putting a lot of pucks on net right here to see if they get one in, take a 2-0 lead going into the second, rather.
There's one back by Suggs. That's pick it back. Now Nelson has it. Nelson goes it back to the point. Tiggs trying to keep it in, but could not. Now Culver takes it away. Culver gets tripped up there by Tiggs, and the penalty's coming up to Bowling Green, as that will make it a 4-on-4 for 33 seconds. And just a bad break there for the Falcons, as Tiggs had to make up for all the open ice that Culver had.
Yeah, Nick Tiggs, a very aggressive player we've seen all season. Sometimes it costs him, but this time it does. So we got 4-on-4 for 32 seconds, and then after that we got a 5-on-4 advantage for Michigan.
Face off one back by Michigan. Suggs has it now. Suggs shoots, puck saved by Lepad as he saw it all the way, and he holds it. So for the next 27 seconds, it'll be 4-on-4. And then for the next minute 28 after that, it'll be a Wolverine power play, barring any goals. Shouty on the draw against Nelson. This one back by Michigan. Shouty passes across. Culver away. He shoots, and that's blocked off by Gray. Gray whacks at it, and it's played right back in. Now Culver has it. Culver in the corner, down low to Matthews. It's back out, and it's tied away by Horvath. Horvath is able to clear the zone. Oh no, great keep in there by the Michigan forward. I was sure that puck was leaving the zone.
And they're going to call icing.
Icing is called. 1 second to go until Williams is able to link the box to make it a Michigan power play, and they will get a great opportunity here as the faceoff will be in deep Bowling Green defensive zone at the near circle.
Great play by Frank Berry right there to keep that puck in the back of the net, getting sponging the puck and then send it down the ice. For the fans watching, only one is an FBI agent for Holland.
Now Nelson trying to get to it. Nelson was ridden down there by Forstner. He was able to play it in deep. Great effort there from Colin Nelson. Now it's played across. Azarovitz moves in. Azarovitz waiting with it. Down low. Williams just out of the box. Azarovitz back to Williams. Williams looking for a Forstner across, and the flat pass is loose in the crease and cleared out of there by Archie. As Williams was looking for Forstner on the flat pass. Now it's cleared out of there by Schuty.
Schuty was all over the ice there, just skating back and forth and trying to get in front of that puck. He finally gets it and sends it down. Great play by the alternate captain.
Now Williams, over to Forster, Azarovich. Lewis waiting with it, down low. Now it's in the middle, and the one-timer was stand on. Wood trying to race to it. Wood was able to get to it. And his poke check there. Tip lifted there by Williams. And now taking back in by Azarovich. Azarovich moves in. He shoots, and it's saved by Lapata. And he will hold it. 1:02 to go in the first. It's 15 seconds left to go in the Wolverine man advantage. Up one back by Michigan. Vanderos. That's across. And he got deflected wide. Off the stick of it. Michigan forward. Now in the middle, it's playing in. And third out back out at the point. Put on net. And got it away. Now Rudo will take it out. Rudo got it over to curve. It was taken away by Vanderos. Now it's taken over by Culver. Culver moves in. He takes it to his skate and plays it through the crease wide. He was looking for his teammate streaking to the net. Now Dirk's not battling there. The chance in front was stopped up by Lapata, and he will hold it. 20 seconds now remaining in the first. As the face-off will remain in the BG defensive zone.
And I just learned this over the weekend. Crew was also on that St. Francis team with Jaros and Smaller. We've mentioned a lot. They won a state title last season. He scored the game-winning goal in the state championship. I mean, he's a heck of a talent. I'm so glad he's back on the ice.
Now Zebo is able to get it out. Michigan plays it. 8 seconds to go in the period. And he plays it in. It's scored out by Suggs. Gray brings it in. Gray backhands one in deep, and that will do it for the first period. BG will have a 1-0 lead heading into the second.
And we'll go straight into our first intermission report, Dirty Birds intermission report, as we've seen Bowling Green go take a 1-0 lead into this intermission. Bowling Green kind of responded to the aggression of the Wolverines that we saw on Thursday. Michigan tried to see the same game plan, and it did kind of frustrate the Wolverines. And what I saw, at least, we saw a frustrated penalty behind Rio Lapata when Luke Schuler got shoved in the face and he got called for doubling. So we'll see really what this all breaks down to. But Bowling Green definitely did lead and control that first period. Justin, what did you see from the first period that you liked that you want to see into the second period?
Well, they were being just as, if not more, physical than Michigan, and that's going to help them out a lot in the long run. It's going to wear the Michigan out if they keep on being physical and getting pucks on net and creating chances. They had a lot of chances in that game, and so did Michigan. And with the combination of the physicality and the great defense so far, and the great goaltending by Lapata so far, it's a recipe for success. And so, yeah, I'll be looking for BG to play the same way heading into the second. And Michigan knows that they have to keep on playing their game too. And yeah, it should be an interesting second period. But I'm expecting to see more of the same from both teams as we head into the second and also in the third.
Yeah, and for the people at home listening, you'll have to stay tuned as this wraps up the intermission report for the first intermission. Thank you for tuning in to Dirty Birds Intermission Report, and we will be back in just a few minutes, about 13 minutes before next period. We'll see you then.
And with the teams now back out on the ice, out of the locker rooms, we will get set for the start of the second period. The Falcons lead 1-0 over Michigan on a goal from Jason All. The starters for the Falcons will be the same as the first period. The forward core, Ferry, Denal, and Nelson. And the defensemen, Diebel and Gray. Now let's start in. Forstner plays it around.
We'll see how both teams show up with this aggression. I mean, we saw a lot of aggression in the first period. We'll see if that continues or one team holds up.
Now Hoover behind the net. Hoover knocked down. Pizzello got knocked down there. And now Denal flips it out. Now comes over towards Nelson. Nelson plays it in. It went off of Rubishko. Now he plays it off the goaltender Schulten. He has it, and it popped up over near the Michigan goaltender on the bench, Bobbledick. We saw him play a great game on Thursday night.
He made a great glove catch there on the bench to save that puck from hitting the ground. Then he go back on the ice. And I know I've never really seen a goalie like Bobbledick on the.
And now 2-on-1, Dubendorfer has it. Dubendorfer passed across, and a great save made there by Schulten. Not sure, that may have went off the outside of the net. Couldn't quite tell by the angle, but a great pass there by Dubendorfer. And now a shot by Dubendorfer is blocked away.
Yeah, and the golden bullet, Jacob Dubendorfer right there, just soared down the ice and tried to make a play there, and just the goalie just made a better play. Can't really mad at that one.
And it was a great look there from the second line, and icing is called on the play. As the faceoff will head back into the Bowling Green defensive zone.
What I was saying, both Michigan goalies on the bench have their masks on. I usually don't see that. Kind of an interesting look. It's the first time at least I've seen it that I can remember. Our bench has Jack Smalley sitting over there with a hat on. Usually you see him with the hat and the pads, but never with the mask. Kind of a cool look.
Now Nitschke running through there, and he passes. Knocked off the stick of Dubendorfer. As Rovis goes down, and Dubendorfer fell over the stick. And whistle blows the play dead.
And well, I think we'll have a penalty too, Justin.
Yep. As Dubendorfer will head to the box for tripping.
Doobie's not happy with that one, as you can hear him scream some words at a ref.
So Michigan gets the first power play of the period. Just 1:08 into the second, and this is a big chance for them to tie the game up, get the momentum back on their side. But right now, Bowling Green has all the momentum.
Yeah, this power play could really be a changer in both games. Bowling Green could take all the momentum for the rest of the game if they kill this off, and Michigan could bring themselves right back into it.
Now Colbert, pass to the middle, now it heads out of the zone. As Rovis plays it, over to Shouty, trying to pass across, Matthews has it. Matthews is the captain for the Wolverines, plays it in the middle, taken away and cleared out, and now breakaway chance for Kerr. Luke Kerr moves on in. Kerr, save made by Schulten. Great move there. Kerr, but Schulten came up large.
Yeah,
Big hit there in the corner as Shouty ran into Schuler.
Huge opportunity there for Kerr as he's Jacob Dubendorfer's roommate.
Pass across, Matthews. Matthews shoots it, but it's just wide. Now it comes all the way back down and around, leaves the zone. Now thrown back in, Matthews, pass across, and all sides is the call.
18 minutes exactly left, 1:08 left in the Michigan power play off of the Dubendorfer trip. Bowling Green leads 1-0 in the second period. We've seen a couple great chances so far for the Falcons. Dubendorfer skating down the ice and missing the net on that pass, and then Kerr getting stoned by the Michigan goaltender. Bowling coming out just as aggressive as they were in the first. You love to see that.
Now thrown back in, Collins, poked there by Zemo, great poke check there from the BG defenseman. Now Williams has it. Has the cross over to Forster. Forster moves in with it. He just lost it. Now thrown in, Williams has it now and he puts it in deep. Zeebel in the go get it. Zeebel stops up, got it over to Gray. Gray has it, and he's able to clear it all the way back down. Under 30 seconds to go in the power play now. Just over 17 minutes left to go here in the second period. Now Williams, drop pass over to Mitchell. He just overskated it. First up trying to play it, and he does. He's able to clear it all the way back down.
Great play there by the captain, Adam Bertzlaff, to spend some more time on this penalty as Michigan missed a long pass.
Pass thrown down. First time plays it over to Mitchell, and the power play is over. So a couple shot attempts, but no shots on goal on that power play for Michigan. A great kill by the Falcons.
And that'll add to the momentum they already have.
A big hit there by the Michigan bench. Now playing in by Schutte, and see going to the check there from Anderson. Now Christian has it. He gets it over to Anderson. Anderson poke check there by Smith. Smith takes it away, puts it in front, and it went past Christian, but he was skate to it. He was able to redirect it to himself, and now he plays it in, down the far wing. He shoots it, but that one's just wide left side. Now it goes back over to Shouty. Shouty got it over to Anderson, and he puts it in the Christian plays it back behind the net. Brian plays it around. It went off his teammate. That was Dirkmott. Now played over to Wood. Wood's pass went off his skate. Played there by Christian. Played at the red line back in there by Wood. Now Christian has it. Back has one along. Brian plays it. Comes over to Denal. Denal, great move there. Trying to get to it, but Bgsu was able to step in front of him. He was able to poke it away, get it over to Smith. Smith's back pass is taken away. Now Culver has it. He was pickpocketed there by Nelson. Now Smith takes it and gets it over to Klein. Klein off the boards and in. Now Christian back over to Bgsu. Bgsu shoves the official out of the way. Now comes over to Denal. Denal moves in. Drop pass and a shot there by Nelson was blocked off. And Michigan turns back the other way. Step back in, down the far wing, and a drop pass runs wide. Culver, but he took it back. Culver, pass across, and a great play there by, that was Hartsey to break up the pass. Now pass in front, and it's popped up in the air and gloved there by Lopato.
14:48 left in the second. Bowling Green leads 1-0. And we're seeing that aggression come back from both teams. Both teams are laying the lumber, as they say in the hockey world. We'll see if that continues, and make sure of a fun game to watch. You want to stay tuned for this one if we have a one-goal game.
Now Suggs, the shoot's winning. That was deflected from the net. That goes back out, and Lawson plays it in. Archie will play it in the near corner. He runs around and took a hard check there. Comes out. There he goes to poke at it, but the poke was in by Suggs. Now played across. Played in by Hoover. Hoover checked there by Archie. Now it's played down low. Now Tiggs will get to it. Tiggs got it over, and now it's played back in. Archie and Pizzatello. Played in the middle, line up a few players, and now it's played out. Perry, long pass up to Nelson. Nelson drops it off, and it all moves in. Jason All shoots, and a great save made with the glove there by Schulten. And a big chance there for Denal.
And that Michigan bench erupted right there. Big save can really bring the momentum back into a team's sails.
Horvath on the draw. The wingers with him are Michigan Dubendorfer. And defenseman Zeebel and Gray. Good knock over to Zeebel. Zeebel plays it in down low. Comes over to Williams. Play back in by Dubendorfer. Play back out at the point. Leaves the zone. Zeebel will take it and backhand one into the zone. Williams will play it. Or Matthews, excuse me. Now taken away. Pass across Dubendorfer. He tried to drop it off, but he was twisted around there by a Wolverine.
And the last time Bowling Green played in the Slater Family Ice Arena, Dubendorfer got his first goal of the season. He followed it up next game with another goal.
2 goals in 2 games in the weekend series last weekend. Now it's played out, and it's going to be a 2-on-1. Michigan has Dubendorfer across. Dubendorfer waits. He shoots, and a blocker save made there on Schultz. Now Matthews. Matthews passes across, and the one-timer got deflected over into the corner.
And I was talking to Dubendorfer the other night, and he's got a new stick after he broke his stick at Michigan on Thursday. Seems like he's still getting used to it as he's missed a few big opportunities here so far.
Played in by Kerr and Schulten to play it. Schulten plays it near Kerr. Kerr avoids the check. We get the poke check there again by the other Wolverine that was attacking him. Now it comes over to Matthews. Matthews, his pass over to Score, went past him. Now it's played back in. Matthews, pass over to Anderson. Anderson, right in the middle, and it's thrown back in by Klein. Schulten stopped it up and covered it up. 12-13 to go in the second. Falcons still lead Michigan 1-0.
Ball and Green will take this face off to the left of Schulten. And they'll win that. Luke Schuler will use the puck, and then become Michigan. Michigan had a 2-on-1 chance.
That's 2-on-1. Culver across, and a shot save made by Lapata. It up. And great defensive positioning there by Dirkmaat to not allow the pass to get through. And Lapata saw the shot all the way and made a great save.
Yeah, great shot there, or great save rather there by Lapata to get in front of that one. That one keeps this game score 1-0.
Comes over to Rudo. Rudo gets it over to Schuler. Schuler plays it in. Rudo takes it away. It could be a chance here. Rudo moves in. He shoots, and he put that one just wide. Play back in. Rudo will get to it. Rudo spins. Watch by Zarovitz. And his back pass wide into his teammates. Now Klein gets to it. Klein gets over to Dirkmaat. Now comes over to Woods. Chop that out of the zone. Azarovitz plays it now. Azarovitz spins. Now Larson. Now Azarovitz, and then it poked off him and now brought back in. Wood trying to get to it. And he had to take it away from him by Larson, and now Azarovitz plays it. Back in opposite the players. Now Shouty. Got it over to his teammate. Now over. Back on going towards the net, goes wide. Now put in front as the net came off. And that will stop play. 10:56 to go in the second, so we are just about halfway through the game, and I will speak for myself here. I thought so far the game has been pretty even, but when it comes to chances, especially so far here in the second, BG has had the upper hand.
I totally agree, Justin. As we've even seen a Michigan power play this period, and they didn't have a shot on net.
Nope.
So Barnes doing a great job of limiting those chances, and without chances, you really can't get a goal.
Plays it all the way back down. Archie racing after it. Icing waves off. Archie back in front. Grossman taken away. Passing in the middle is blocked off by Wood. And Aldano will take it. Aldano moves in. Pass across it. Got deflected. It's over to Wood. Back down low over to Denal. Denal in the middle, and then it pokes off to him, and now Wood takes it. He threw it in the middle, but it was blocked away by Kristen, and now he skates it out. In, backhand going through the crease.
And Michigan did this last night, or Thursday night's game, limiting Denal until Denal just took control of the game. They're doing it again here. As soon as he touched the puck, 3 Wolverines swarming.
Archie. Drop pass. Denal will take it there. Denal's pass across. Taken there by Perry. Now to Nelson. Nelson being watched there. He's able to play it down near the bench, and now Denal will take it down low. Denal, that's a Ferry, the save of the rebound is knocked away there by Vanderroos. Great heads to play there by Vanderroos. It takes it standing all alone in front of the net. Denal plays it out. He whacks at it again. Now overskated there by Nels as Ferry brings it in. Ferry shoots, blocks the save, and the rebound is deflected just wide. Now it's played out. Off the stick of Nels. Now Ferry. First pass got blocked off. Now Suggs takes over. Suggs puts it over to Nels. Nels pokes at it. Now to Noel. Noel backhands one in deep. Going around to go past Suggs. Over the receiver. He moves in. He shoots, and now it's blocked off in front of the net. Now comes over to Noel. Winning with it. Pass in front of him off the post. Maybe, I'm not sure. I heard a doink. I'm not sure if you heard it.
And Nelson is down. He's grabbing his arm, and that's not good. He's going to skate right to the bench.
He may even splash. Caught with something. Hopefully he's okay.
He left his glove and stick on the ice.
Now thrown back in by Nitschke. Horvath in the middle. Nitschke. Nitschke shoots, and he was stick checked, and the save made by Schultz. That will stop play with 8:19 to go in the second. BG still with a 1-0 lead over Michigan.
And Horvath will have a conversation after getting a late how do you do after that play. Now Nelson will get his stick and glove back after grabbing his wrist and abandoning the ice.
Horvath, Dubendorfer, and Nitschke are the forwards. Nitschke has it. Heads down low. Putting it in front, and now it's deflected up. Now trying to play it again is Nitschke. Nobody can find it. Now it's played by Mitchell all the way around. Now Nitschke back out. Diva kicks it in. Pass across over to Gray. Gray towards the net wide. Horvath now. Down low, and it's taken away by Mitchell. Mitchell plays it in. Goes down, and icing is called. 7:47 to go in the second. And BG makes a line change and also a deep pair change. Kerr, Schuler, and Rudo are on with Tiggs and Hartsey. Back by Michigan. Kept in by Tiggs. He plays all the way around. Rudo got to it first. Rudo puts down low. Schuler. Back to the point. Tiggs. Tiggs puts it back down low again. Goes around. Kerr lost his footing there. Play back down low. Now Anderson. Running through there hard. Now Rudo winning with it. He shoots and he saved made there by Schultz. Schuler, back to Rudo. Rudo shoots, glove save by Schultz, and he holds it.
And before that save, Boeing did a great job of every time Michigan had the puck to pass it out, you Falcon right there to intercept it and get that passing back. I mean, it didn't result in a goal, but more chances on the goalie to test them and wear them out.
And the face-off will be Chowdy against Schuler. Chowdy and Schuler.
Say that 10 times fast.
Now played in by Michigan. Now Culver's trying to get to it, but Schuler took it away. Now Chowdy. Tiggs trying to play it. And they're all whacking at it now in the corner, and now Culver has it. It's running through there hard by Tiggs. Great physical play there from the BG defenseman. Now Tiggs is trying to play it. He's able to find it, and he will take it out. It's going to be a 3-on-2 if they hurry up. Pass across, Kerr brings it in. First pass in the middle, and whacked at there by Rudo, but he couldn't get his swing on it. And now it's played out. 6.5 minutes to go in the second. Bowling Green with a 1-0 lead. Now this could be a break chance for the shot. Save made off the mask by Lapata. As Culver whacked at it and got a shot on net. And a great save to do it off the mask of Leo Lapata. Azarovitz battling for it. Azarovitz, the Tiggs watching him. Back to the point, Chowdy. Chowdy passes across, Larson. Larson down low, and they got deflected over in the corner. Azarovitz spins. The shoot, save made by Lapata. Now that's clear all the way out by Kerr.
That puck was really close to seeing the end of another light.
Now Chowdy. The pass disconnected. And now Schuty plays it in. Schuty shoots it, and that one was just wide. Now play back out. Right over the shoulder. Over as Forster breaking towards the net. And his pass is blocked off by Zeeble. Great deep play there by Trey Zeeble. And a great move there. He works his way on in. And he had a close off hand by Hoover as he had two different Wolverines watching him there. The drop pass over to Schutte. And now Smith. Smith shoots. Save made with the pass by Schulten. Now it comes over to Klein. Klein shoots one. Now it's blocked off by Forster. Forster brings it out. Gets it over to Hoover. Hoover plays it in deep.
And I've already mentioned at least once tonight, Zeeble just being a very smart hockey player as a freshman here for the Bowling Green Falcons. And when he gets a puck, he can do special things with that toe check.
Now played in by Denol as the Falcons make a change. You can see Nelson back on the ice, so that's good to see. Played in deep. That's the leg off. And here's in front and a save made by Lapata. As I lost the puck for a quick second, it took a weird carom, came right out in front, and Hoover had a chance. Lapata came up huge and made a great save. One of the best we've seen from him all night.
Yeah, and I mean, I honestly think Lapata just had kind of like a lack of focus, or not a lack of focus, but like a split second he wasn't focusing because the Michigan player was breaking towards him and the puck was right in front of him. He was calling for an icing. Luckily, he snapped out of it and got that save right there. This could be a 1-1 game.
Now Nelson plays it in. Terry will get to it first. Terry spins, putting it in front. Nelson trying to get to it, and it's blocked off by Matthews. Now played out by Vanderoos. Vanderoos up there hard by Denol. Denol moves in. Denol, backhander, and it went off the outside of the net. Now Nelson. That's cross. Terry now. Terry back pass. And it was taken away. Now taken back, and a big reverse hit there by Pizzutello. Now in the middle, Forster moves in it, and he's got room. He shoots, and now it's blocked off there by Dirkmaat. Played towards the net, now the body's wide. Now Nelson. His pass went off of Ferry, now comes back over to Nelson. Plays it in towards the net. As the Falcons will make a change. Collins puts it down low. Now Bgsu off the boards. Past Williams. We'll go down for an icing. 3:18 left to go in the second. Still 1-0 Bowling Green on the goal from Chase Denol back in the first period.
Bowling Green's had a lot of chances this period, and so has Michigan had a few, but like we said earlier, Bowling Green's been really dominating the chances battle. We'll see where this goes from here, though.
Plays off one back by Michigan over to Larson, but Michigan was able to take it. Back pass on Stuart Higgs, and it comes back down. And Lapata will go out to try and play it. He's able to get it over to Smith, but it went off the stick of Archie. They recovered. And back pass, now Horvath is all alone on the breakaway. Horvath moves in, and he put it in front of the backhand. Great move there by Horvath. He just ran out of room. And the net is way off its moorings, back down by Michigan. If this play is going back down, they won't blow the whistle. Now Nels has it. And the net is also off at the other ends.
We got double nets everywhere. We have no idea where to score the puck. 2:43 left in the second period. It's 1-0 Falcons, and we got two nets off the bearings. This is why we tell you to tune in every night, because I don't know if you ever seen that, Justin.
Maybe, I don't remember.
Feels like
possibly.
Feels like every time we call a game, we have something crazy like that.
Face off on the tie-up. It's one back by BG, and now Archie has it. Archie over to Nitsky. That's off the board, blocked up, and he gets it back. Okay, now Dubendorfer moves in. Dubendorfer pass across, and they score! Trace Nitsky makes it 2-0 Bowling Green on the trace feed from Dubendorfer. And with 2:27 to go, they extend their lead. And we saw them earlier back in the first, earlier here in the second, they just missed on a 2-on-1, and that time they cash in.
And what a play by the Golden Bullet right there to skate down the ice, wait till last possible second, and then pass to Chase Nitsky. We've seen Chase Nitsky on that back door so many times, just taps it in. Bowling Green leads 2-0. And the bench is bumping right now. What a way to what a play to happen at the end of this period right now. It seemed like Michigan was just responding to every single chance Bowling Green had.
The people shot, and they got deflected just wide. Now it's playing out. Gray has it. Everybody's with it. Back in. Now off the glass, played by Shouty. It's played in and covered up by Lopato. 1:53 left to go in the second. Face off will be to the left side of Lopato. Schuler against Shouty. And Schuler won it back. Comes over to him in the corner. And he plays it out off the boards. Now Rudo. And his pass is tipped up. And now played back in. Goes right past Siebel. Siebel gets to it and throws it around. Now Shouty. He got it over to Kerr. Bgsu took it away. Now Schuler banks it off the boards to himself. Long pass out. Attempted for a curve that was blocked off. Now Shouty. Pass in front is blocked off. Pass out went off the stick of Vanderos. Vanderos plays it across. It's stopped there by Siebel. Siebel moves in. Heads in. And he was knocked off the puck there, but he says let it wrap around. And a save made there by Schulten. Now Rudo moves in. Rudo goes behind the net. With it, he put it in front, and Siebel shoots off the post. As he put it just off the outside of the post. Yeah, pass out. Archie trying to race to it. That's Bertzlaff. Now Bertzlaff with speed, he takes it in. Bertzlaff shoots it, and it was blocked off there by Vanderos. Now Bgsu getting in with it. Sets up the puck there by Bertzlaff, and a big hit there in the corner by the BG captain, Adam Bertzlaff.
And he'll get one for himself as well, as they're not like that on the Michigan bench.
Now it's played back out at the red line, 15 seconds to go in the period. Azarovitz had to hop over his stick, but he gets to it and plays it in deep. Archie spins behind the net.
Oh, and he gets hit hard. He's back up, but slow to get back up, and that will end the period.
2-0 Bowling Green, and Chase Dinsky added another one late in the period with about 2:27 to go in the second. So a 2-0 lead into the third period, and a goal in each period so far for the Falcons, and great goaltending so far by BG as well, as we will head right into the intermission report.
And like I said, welcome back to Dirty Birds Intermission Report. Seems like a lot of Michigan players still on the ice talking to the ref. We had Harchuk bit his case when he got hit in the corner, it seemed like, and now we still have Trent Gray and another Falcon. I can't see who that is.
That's Nick Diggs.
A few Michigan players, but now we'll seem like everybody will get off the ice and we'll get right into our intermission report. Just wanted to see if that would have broke anything. 2-0 Bowling Green. We saw Bowling Green lead a lot in the chances category, but nothing came to full fruition until Jacob Jubendorfer found this puck in his stick. He soared down the ice and found Chase next to back door to give them a 2-0 lead. Justin, what did you see from the Falcons that they need to change and that you liked from the team in this period?
Well, I mean, I thought they did a great job being physical, because it's like we said, we knew Michigan wasn't going to come out and play more physical here in the second, which they did. I mean, I saw a lot of physical play, and they were, I think they're relying on more of the physicality aspect of their game than the offensive side of their game. I mean, that's what they did early in the first period on Thursday, and that led to a lot of chances because they were wearing down the Falcons. But I mean, the Falcons, they just dominated in that period. There were next to no chances for Michigan in that period. A couple bounces, but there were like when Hoover had the chance that when a weird bounce off the boards, came in front, and Lopato made a great save. But I mean, so many odd-man rushes, a couple breakaways in that period too for the Falcons, and I mean, they're just all over the ice here. And like, I am expecting Michigan to come out with everything that they have during the third period. We know what they're made of. But also BG, they've had a lot of chances that they could have cashed in on. It could easily be a 5-0 game right now. And I think that is the main focus going into the third period. Stay in control. You're in control of the game. Stay in control. Stay in the driver's seat. But you have to start putting home more of the chances that you get and put the game out of reach.
And I completely agree, Justin. I was actually, before Dubendorfer scored that puck, or Nitschke scored that puck late, that's what I wanted. That's what I was going to talk about in this intermission report. You think of topics, a lot of things going on. I mean, it was 1-0 late, and it was like, oh my gosh, Bowling Green's giving them everything they have, and they can't find the back of the net. One pass, one shot from Michigan could change this game and tie it. Now with that insurance, people have sent over to Michigan, a very exclusive team. We'll see what happens here, though. We're going to wrap up the Dirty Birds intermission report. About 11 minutes left until the next puck drop. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this one. We still got great action coming.
back out onto the ice, so we are just about ready to resume play and start the third period. The Falcons hold a 2-0 lead over Michigan on a first period goal by Jason O and a second period goal by Chase Nitschke.
20 minutes is a lot of time in hockey, though. Bowman still has to play their game for the next 20 and escape the victory here.
It all went to draw back and it's poked up over to Ferry. Now played in by Rubishko. Now Ziebel. And it stops up and it's played around. Plays it around and now Ziebel stops it up there. Ziebel had it poked off him and now it comes over to Gray. Gray. Play away and now it gets down low. A great poke there by Gray. As he was able to play sitting down. Now Rubishko will take it in and kicks it to himself. He shoots and the save made there by Lapata. Behind the net. Nelson has it now in the corner. Puts off the doors. Ferry has it. Ferry passed across. He hesitated on it. He lost it over to Colder. Lifts it out, but it's taken by Tiggs. And back in, and right back in. Here Rubishko. And this group is in the go get it. Now Rubishko. Plays it out. Come back Tiggs all the way back in. Now Fowler into the corner. Plays it out over to Rubishko. Pass over, cuts in on the turnover. Now in the middle, pulls out the shot. He put it just up and over the goal. Now pass across. Horvath waits. He shoots. He scores! Cam Horvath puts it close side on a turnaround shot. And just a minute 27 into the third, BG extends their lead. It's now 3-0.
And that's how you start a period up 2-0, make it 3-0, 18:32 left in the second ball game, leads 3-0. Horvath's first shot, misses the net, bounces in front, Michigan picks it up, passes to Horvath. What a beautiful shot by Horvath to beat the Michigan goaltender.
Face off one back by Michigan, and that is huge because we know Michigan's going to come out here with everything that they had, and they were already down by 2, and now they're down by 3. Face-off will come back down on the icing. Horvath on the draw. He wins it back over to Archie. Archie waits. Puts it over to Nitschke. Pass in front. Off the stick of Dubendorfer. And it was backed up by Tiggs and hopped over his stick and now it's coming out. It's up by Dubendorfer and played back in.
Assisted by number 6, Chase Nitschke.
Now it's played out. Starkbot has it. Johnson was back off the boards. He comes over the Forster, he shoots and he put it off the crossbar. Right off the inside of the crossbar. Pass across to Rudo will take it in. Rudo, the cover code, drags it. Code doctored by Matthews. Comes over to Dirkman, who threw it down low. I'll just set it up. Backhand in the front. Comes over to Dirkman. Over to Klein. Klein throws it down low. Now Rudo. Back out to the point. Klein kicks it in. And he kept it in momentarily. But he wasn't able to hold it in. Now the Wolverines control. Markson throws it out.
Big hit right there near the BG bench.
Dirkman plays it. He went past Rudo all the way back down. And icing is called. 17-13 to go in the third. Ben, I saw you look at me for a second. I was going to say that might not have been icing, but I mean, I thought it was pretty even, but initially the Michigan player had Curran beat, but it wasn't one. I think Curran could have mustered enough energy to get there first.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know though, but that's the call.
Now Klein. Klein spins.
A nice hit.
Now it's played over to Schuler. Schuler off the glass. Comes over to Christian and now Anderson. Anderson waits.
What a sponge!
Big spot there by Schuler.
And he's been doing that all season.
Sponge?
Yeah,
As
great.
you said, that's your signature call, sponge.
What a beautiful block right there by Luke Schuler to just get low. Who cares about the pain tomorrow? You're in a hockey game right now.
Zeeble works his way out. Has it in the zone. Still has it. Has back. Still has it. And we tried to get in front with it, but could not. And now Smith had it poked off him, and runs into Culver. And now Shouty takes it out. Shouty walks there, and a glove save made there by Lapata.
That means Bowling Green doing what they do best, giving the opposing team fits. Trying to break out the puck. It's been a positive Bowling Green all year long. As Captain Adam Birchleff will take the draw. Michigan win that back. And that'll be shot on net.
And the save made there by Lapata. Now first time against Shouty on the draw. And first time puts it back. Gray threw it up the ice. Smith down the board there, and he knocked down Vanderbilt. Now pass across the shot, and they score. And Shouty gets the goal there. And beat Lapata high glove side. And the Wolverines are on the board as the lead is cut down to 2.
And like we said, Bowling Green, that third goal is very important right now, as it would be only a 1-goal game now. Now a 2-goal game.
15:54 to go in the third. Now thrown back in by Michigan off the face-off win. Comes over to Nelson. Nelson off the board. Still trying to start, but it's taken away by Pizzatello. Now Pizzatello with speed. He works his way on him. And he puts it in. Now Hoover, over to Pizzatello. Now back over to Larson. Larson shot blocked off by Hartke. The pass in the middle. And a shot there went just wide. Now Forster off the outside of the net. Backhand in the front and it went just wide.
As the net's off.
And then Pizzatello, our camera, I'm pretty sure the camera picked that up. Pizzatello put that puck in. And then Pizzatello celebrated way after the play, after he put it in. 15-19 to go in the third. Forster against it all in the draw. Forster wins it back. Hoover down low. Forster in the middle, and now it comes back out at the point. Larson the shot, saved made by Lapata, and he holds it.
Great save by Lapata there. Bowling's got to do it. Got to step it up now. Michigan knows how to score against Lapata, as we just saw. If Bowling Green wants to win this one, they got to change their fortunes as of recent.
The fifth was won back by BG. Denola trying to battle for it there as he was knocked down by Hoover. Now comes over to Forster, and his shot went wide. Now thrown out in the direction of Denola, and he takes it. And moves in, he spins, and yet it poked off in there by Ezra. Now throw back out at the point. Archie. Do it down low. Denola will take it there. I was trying to go get it, but Pearl had it, but now he takes it back. Now Ferry. They got at the point. He takes the shot, save made, the rebound, it was poked away from Denola as he went to go chase it. Now Denola passes across, and it's going to be an odd man rush. Forstner has the puck. Forstner passes across, and a great play there by Archie to block off the pass.
That's going to be a penalty, though, as Archie did not get up in time, and Wolverine went flying over him. Archie out of the box, the young freshman, great defender. That one, he was just trying to save the goal, and sometimes a penalty's worth it.
I was hoping to shed some light on the effort. I was going to add the penalty later, but hey, I mean, this big here because Michigan got the last goal, and 14:39 to go in regulation, down by 2. Your power play hasn't looked too good so far. This is a big chance to change the narrative here. And the pass comes out, and Nitsky chops at it as he started to try and find it. It was over by Matthews. Now Gray plays it all the way down. Now Schultz, dropping it off over to Matthews. Plays it out, Culver. Behind the net, running through there hard by Gray. Plus the pass over to Shouty. And holds the play dead. And a hand pass is called, I believe.
Either hand pass and then off the bearing. I didn't get to see the call. You had a better view than I did. Big break for the Falcons. So it was looking like they were about to set up for a chance.
It was a hand pass as the faceoff will come out of the zone. As Hoover looks a bit befuddled here after that call. 14:07 to go in the third. 1:28 to go in the power play. And the first one was run back by Zeeble. Over to Zeeble, excuse me. And Zeeble clears all the way back down. Matthews will play it. Azarovich had to go off the skate and it comes over to Culver. Culver with speed, he takes it on in. Down in the corner, spins. Back at the point, it's Matthews. Now Shouty. Shouty shoots just up and over the net. Now it's kept in by Matthews. Gray chops at it. Came over in the corner. Culver. Got to go off in. Horvath's trying to play it. Horvath, great effort there. And Dalziva will take it and clear it back out to the red line. Now played in and cleared back down again. This time by Gray.
36 seconds left on the Michigan power play.
Now Suggs. Over to Vanderoos. Vanderoos heads on in. Spins up the corner, off the footing. Takes has it, trying to clear. Now it's taken back by Forstner. Forstner waiting with it. Back behind, Nels has it. Nels back to the point. Vanderoos. Over to Suggs. Suggs casts across. And Dirkmack got knocked down there. And that'll be a penalty as BG will go on the power play in 3 seconds.
That is huge.
Yep. 12:42 to go in the third now. As it will be Collins heading to the box for interference as he knocks down Colin Dirkmack right in front of the net.
And I originally thought Hartshaw's in the penalty box waving at the Michigan Wolverine. He was asking to Harper if he was coming or going. Hartshaw escapes to the bench, most likely as soon as his face off guard, he's out of the box.
Now Nelson on the throw against Mitchell. Go back over to Zeeble. Zeeble, great play drag. He's trying to get a shot up. 6 seconds. And the power play is now started. Now Hartshaw. Rudo has it now back behind the net. He spins. Now we'll take it out. Great move there around Mitchell, excuse me. Brings it in. Just rolled off the stick. Now it's cleared out of the zone and Zeeble will play it.
And we said that all year long. Rudo's one of those guys that one of those gritty players, but man, is he hard to take on himself.
That was in the move, then he shoots, and that was effective just up and over the net. Nelson trying to play it, comes over to Horvath. Horvath goes behind the net. At the point, it's Rudo. Rudo in the middle. Nelson pass across, as they were looking for the tic-tac-toe. And a big hit there in the corner by Rabishko, as that will be another penalty.
Oh, here we go. No one messes with Cam Horvath. Cam Horvath says it. Here we go. Some turbine, some pushing. One will skate to the penalty box, and one will skate to the bench. 5-on-3 bowling game.
11:47 to go to the third. Yeah, it'll be a 5-on-3 for 106. As the Falcons will now set now. Zeeble, Gray, Mitchke, Ferry, and Knoll. Knoll on the draw. And he moves it back. Now Zeeble, pass across, Ferry. Gray waiting with it. Zeeble now. Away, over to Ferry. Ferry in the middle. Takes a shot. Gets it over. Gray, and now it's Evil. Evil back out to Gray. Gray, let's go going. Now it's up to wide. Now it's Evil. The points and all. Now Gray. There's Evil. Evil back out to the point. A great keep in there by Ferry.
Eventually, Bowman's going to take a shot at it.
There's Gray. Now back to Ferry. Ferry lines up. Takes the drive. Back over to the all. Shoots to put that one just wide. Now it goes all the way back down. 20 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Ferry. Drops it off. Now the null. Null brings it in. Goes around the lead. Behind the net. On the middle, he works it. That's the pass into the corner. This penalty shot over as it's on 5-on-4. That's it all. Great project move there. And he scores! What a goal by Jason All! Power play goal, and it's 4-1 BT. An unbelievable shot. We've seen that from him countless times. We saw it from him in Wisconsin. We saw it when BG took on Dayton here at the slate, and now we see it again. A goal from an impossible angle. And that's his second goal of the game.
Not to interrupt this, and I didn't even know there was a shot there. I thought he was going to steer it on until he found an open man. If he was right in the locker room and talked to him, that is his 32nd point in 10 games. In 10 games, Justin.
And I mean, you can sort of tell. Like, like, he saw the room. He moved in, and like he was looking past. That was not a big shot. He was putting all the energy, all the weight into the shot, and he just found room upstairs. I don't know how he was able to slither that puck in.
I mean, if you're a goalie in TSCHL, you gotta know his name, and if you don't have nightmares, you know you're gonna have nightmares soon.
That's at the boards, and a great pass. That's across, and looks pass just wide of Verslav and Tig. That shot was this time wide. It may have been Shooty, not Tig. I'm not sure who did the rush with Verslav. Now taken by Shooty. Shooty leaves it over, now Verslav moves in. Verslav shoots, and now it's blocked off by Vanderroos. Vanderroos is on the ice, drops it off, and offsides is called as Kern knocks Vanderroos into the zone.
Some pushing and shoving now, the ref's getting an earful. 9:30 left in the third period, it's 4-1 Falcons. As I apologize for my lack of voice, I was working the haunted house with the club hockey team last night with our beautiful cameraman Gavin Sudlow.
At the board. His legs now. Tip in front. It's loose right in the crease. It's cleared out of there by Klein. Great play there by Carter Klein to clear the puck out of the crease. Now a big hit in the corner by Schuler on Anderson, and that's going to draw a penalty.
I'm not sure. We'll have to wait to see what the call was. I thought he just hit him.
Now some shot is gloved there by Lapata, and that will stop play. 8:59.
It's going to be a trip.
That Schuler will be sent off. And the Falcons is off for the Falcons. Bruno, Kerr, Ray, and Ziebel. Going back by Michigan. Matthews has it. Matthews over to Asbarovas. Back to Matthews. Now Shouty. Shouty down low. Culver. Back to the point, and the pass is tipped, and it goes up into the BG bench.
Gold Green Company at 8:59. That's Luke Schuler, Felix Trippy, and Schuler,
8:46 to go in the third.
And we'll have a...
There to be only a minute and 47 to go in the power play, not 2 minutes. It's like 13 seconds off the clock.
Hopefully that'll get fixed, and once that's fixed, we'll get back to play.
As the power play will expire with 6:59 left to go. Shouty down low. Culver spins. Back over to Shouty. Shot by Matthews, save. And the rebound. And that one was deflected just up and over the net.
There's some questions with the referee. A minute 30. Now it's back up.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
As Schuler might never leave the box.
All right, on the draw, and he won it back. He's trying to carry it, and is able to, and this could be a breakaway. Niski races on in all alone. Niski scores! Chase Niski, a short-handed goal. His second goal of the game, and the Falcons lead 5-1.
And that is a perfect way to use the penalty kill. Put another one in the net. Chase Niski is his second of the game. I mean, he's a fun player to watch. We don't talk about him much unless he scores, but he is a great player and a fun player, and most importantly, a fast player. He just keeps the Wolverine down the ice.
Here's us one back by Michigan.
As we're once again having scoreboard issues.
There for Horvath, and he got taken down there by Nels. Now comes back over to Suggs. Suggs moves in. Check there for Horvath. Horvath takes it. He got hit hard there by Mitchell. Puck leaves the zone. Now it's going out. He's going to pass Suggs. Siebel will get to it first. Siebel turns around and clears the zone.
And you can really see how loud the slate got as Chase Niski's goal went in, as our camera was shaking. A lot of fans, ACHA matchup, we love to see it.
Oh yeah. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Forster got it over to Suggs. He threw it down, icing waves off. Archie will go back to go get the puck. Archie back pass, near Tiggs. As Rovas took it away. Now Forstner. I got the point. Larson has to cross and leave it. Kristen. Now towards the net. It's loose there and cleared out by Tiggs.
Big defensive play by the freshman right there.
Played in the middle and cleared out. Now Schuler will take it. This could be a 4-on-2 if they hurry up. Schuler, drop pass over to Kerr. Kerr, now Rudo. Rudo trying to get to it, but he could not. Kerr trying to get to it again. Went off the skate. Now Forstner will take it out. Forstner threw it towards the net. It went off the Tiggs into the corner. That's Rovitz. Shoots off the shoulder of Lapata. And that's cleared back out of the zone. That's Rovitz over to Larson. Now Kristen. Kristen throws it in. Now thrown around. Now Tiggs. Backhands one out. It goes up and into the BG bench.
6:01 left in the third period. Bowling Green leads 5-1. Look, as Michigan looks to bounce back right now. 6 minutes left. Time is winding down. Chase Denal in the first line will be out there for the Falcons. And that'll be one back to Michigan. Michigan will skate around with the puck.
And now Shouty has it. Shouty. Deep in the zone. Now Perry. Backhand pass. Comes over to Denal. Denal moves in. Waiting with it. Drop pass. And the one-timer there is gloved by the Michigan goaltender.
That was definitely a planned play. As Denal immediately just said, that's on me. There's a lot of chemistry between Denal and Ferry, and we've seen it so far this season. We just saw it right there.
Denal trying to battle for it. Ferry gets to it. Play back out. Right back in the zone by Gray. Now Rubishko. Exit the zone. Move on in and throw it off the leg of Gray. Now Klein off the boards. Over Gray. Back over Klein. Klein now to Nelson. Nelson throws it out. Bruno will get to it. Bruno stops right there. Great move. He shoots and he scores! In and out real quick off the back bar and out. And it is another hat trick for Chase it all. And with 5:08 to go, that extends the lead. It's now 6-1. And yeah, I wasn't sure if that went in, but yeah, I saw the official put his hand out, and I thought it went in. By the way, the puck ripped out like that. We didn't hear any posts, so in and out. And I believe there's some players on Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan wasn't happy with that.
Talking to the officials.
The head coach immediately started waving his hands. No. There's no review to change this. So besides, unless you're watching our stream, so thanks for tuning in. And there's a penalty as well.
Yeah, a penalty to Emmett Mitchell as he will head to the box.
So no, 3 games, 3 hat tricks. I don't know what else I can say about him. That really speaks for itself. As we still have 5 Michigan players on the ice.
And now Golden will come and talk to the official and he tells him to get back.
So I don't know why there's a Wolverine in the box.
Yeah, this is very confusing.
Are we having a protest? All right.
Every time we have a protest.
Wolverine will get off the ice on the 5-on-4.
Throw back down. Rudo will take it as BG will get a 5-on-4 power play awarded to them here. And Rudo's pass is blocked off by Forstner. That's made by Chase. Now to Rudo.
Number 73.
Now Rudo.
Emmett Mitchell. At 5:08. 2 minutes of
Now LaPont in the corner.
And now,
Down, now Horvath.
number 17, Chase
Horvath brings it in.
Those goals unassisted. That's 17, Chase
He's back blocking this up by Nelson when he gets up and over the net. Now Schuler. This pass across got deflected. And it goes up into the scorer's table, I believe. Or no, it's over the scorer's table. 4:14 to go in the third period. And 1:06 left to go in the Bowling Green power play.
Because I just got word that penalty was an elbowing. I missed it, but as the scoreboard still messed up, I do not know when this penalty will end because the power play is started.
Hoover got it out. Now Schuler finds it, and it hopped over the puck was bouncing for a while there, and now Nelson has it. Nelson waiting with it. He drops it off over to Tiggs. Tiggs down low. Schuler tried to stop it up there, but Larson took it away. Larson considering his temper was blocked off there by Rudo.
Way to use your head out there, Mark Rudo.
And that puck went off the glass. He came back into play off the glass in between the benches. That's to stop the play. And there are now 29 seconds left to go in power play, and 3:37 left to go here in the third. First half on the draw. Judy, Zeeble, and Gray. Now Gray has off the pass from Zeeble, and he gets it back from Gray. Then on the pass, but he regains control. We got it over to Gray now. Gray backhand's running in deep. Judy's trying to get to it. First off, whacks at it. Now puts it in deep. Now Suggs plays it out. Shouty. Let's get it out. First off goes in, and the power play is now over. Schulten.
3 minutes left in the third period. 6-1 Falcons.
Now Suggs. And a poke check off him by Smith. Judy trying to race him after it. It was poking to Smith. Smith plays it across the Judy, went off the stick over to Suggs. Suggs plays it off the boards over to Culver. Culver back over to Suggs again. Now Matthews. Matthews threw it into the zone, and that will go down for an icing. 2:34 left to go in the third. Face-off will be at the near circle in the Bowling Green offensive zone. Horvath on the draw. Come back over to Klein. Trying to drive, work this wide. Now Dubendorfer in to go play it. He's able to get to it. Shouty stole away from him on the post attempt, and now it's taken over by Michigan. Now Wood takes it away. Wood second pass taken away. Now Shouty has it. Shouty shoots, blocked off by Dirkmatt, and he goes down. As that one had to hurt.
Yeah, beautiful sponge though by Dirkmatt.
Is Schuler still sponged up on square fence, or does Dirkmatt have that honor now?
Who knows?
That's up to you. You're the one that came up with that. That's all up to you.
I'll have to look at the stats.
Now Culver's shot got blocked off by Klein. And that is one thing that I have noticed. The Falcons, they've done a great job getting in the shooting range here today. Lots of blocked shots for the Falcons here today in this game against Michigan.
There's nothing better than a blocked shot in my books.
And that puck rolled in on net and was covered up by Schulten with 1:35 to go in the third now, as the Falcons will win the second game of their two-game set against Michigan.
And we'll talk about more of what that means in the post-game shows. We got a minute 35 left in the third period, and
Face-off wing kept in by Tiggs. Schuler's shot, and he's off the outside of the net. Now Tiggs down low. Schuler back over to Tiggs again. Tiggs waits. Tiggs shoots, and the shot was blocked. Backhand save, and the rebound is loose. And they're whacking away at it, and now it's taken away there by Anderson. Anderson puts it in off of Tiggs, right in the midsection. Now taken back by Kerr. Kerr threw it across, and then it's for Schuler to run past him, and now Christian will play it. Christian plays it in deep. Kerr plays it out. And it's the final minute of the period, as the Falcons maintain their big lead as they went out and go score 4 goals in this period, as we have a Michigan player down that is poor. He would make his way off the ice under his own power. Good to see him, and he was able to make his way off the ice. Hopefully he's okay. As a Rogan, trying to get to it. Now it's played over to Schuty. No, over to Bertzlaff.
nice save, so good.
And Bertzlaff plays it in deep. Now Suggs. Towards Matthews. Took all the way down the edge. Went past quite a few players there. And icing is called. 14.9 seconds left to go now. And I mean, we can start going over it now. But in my opinion, there are so many players to give a player of the game here too. But in my opinion, I think it goes to the goaltender on the bottom.
I was thinking the same exact thing, Justin. Besides that one goal, he's played about a perfect game as you can after some time off. And this one will wrap up with just 4 seconds left.
And now Huber brings it in. One last shot, and a blocker saved by ACHA. One more save to the already high amount of saves he had in this game, and that will do it. The Falcons beat Michigan Wolverines 6-1, and they split their weekend series with them, and a very, very impressive performance here by the Falcons.
I totally agree. As we'll go straight into our Dirty Birds post-game show with Justin Chicatano. I'm still Ben Shanahan. What a wonderful game for Bowling Green to bounce back, and I would debate this is probably their most important series of the year. Yes, you can look at Wisconsin, they had the big upset. Yes, you can look at the Dayton series, they had all the goals, or the Xavier series, they had all the goals. But after watching Bowling Green lose to Miami and Indiana by a lot, this team showed himself on Thursday. Yes, you're down 3 goals. You can come all the way back and bring it to overtime. Maybe not win it, but then to win this one by a lot, by a ton, 7 or 6-1, absolutely huge margin for Bowling Green. You love to see that for Bowling Green. They look to move on and keep winning as now they are just 2 points above the Michigan Wolverines in the North standings as it shakes up right now.
And it's like you said, I mean, they were able to bounce back. They had a tough 4-game stretch where they lost 2 games to Miami, and then another 2 to Indiana, and they have now won 4 of their last 5 games. They're 4-0-1. Their only loss came in overtime last Thursday, but they won all 3 games last weekend, and they won tonight. And so now, I mean, when you beat great teams, I mean, like Toledo, they beat them last week in the Battle of I-75, 2 wins against Xavier here today, and unfortunate loss in overtime on Thursday to Michigan, but now you get huge revenge on them, and a very, very impressive performance against a very good Wolverine team. And I mean, this has to give you confidence going down the stretch, and heading in to next weekend, they'll be taking on Ohio State. They will be playing in Columbus on Friday night, and then Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock, they will be here at the Slate to take on the Buckeyes. So I mean, heading in to that series, do you feel like, I mean, every team, they want to have confidence, but you don't want to be overconfident, and also you want to take it one game at a time. Do they want to remember this performance, or do they want to just say, great job, and let's head into next weekend with a fresh mindset?
I'd say they want to remember this performance, but not just this performance. I'd say they want to remember the highlights of the last 5 games. Yes, they have a loss in there, like we mentioned, but they were down 3-0. You're going to play a great Ohio State team. It's Ohio State. They're going to always have a great team in everything. Ohio State.
Of course.
It also means a lot for your division. It's another ACHA North Division matchup that will shake up to see how seedings break down for the playoffs when it comes to that point.
Yep.
You're going to want to come out, have the confidence, but know you haven't earned it yet. And with that, I'm going to wrap up the broadcast. Thank you guys all for tuning in. For myself, Ben Shannon, and my partner, Justin Chicatano, for club head coach, Drew Harper, for Gavin Sudlow, who did the camera tonight for us, and for captain and team president Adam Berslav. We thank you for tuning into Dirty Birds production, and hope you tune in next time. Stay updated with our Twitter.